Hi everyone, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to this session. Kindly let me know if I am properly audible and visible. So let me know if everything is working fine, working well. For those who don't know me, I am Niharika John Mehra and I have been teaching English for many years now. You will find my sessions here. So just to give you an update, my sessions here will be till almost end of November on YouTube. So we will be continuing doing more questions, more practice. We will get to learn a lot. Okay. Secondly, you will find my sessions under courses which are on our website and on our app. So please check them out. Details are in the description below. There's a WhatsApp community as well for your updates and information for your benefit. So please make sure to join that. Uh, Let me see if you if I can manage, if I can squeeze in some more time and we can do more practice for other exams as well. If that is possible, definitely we'll continue doing so. Okay, so I can give it a shot. Today we are going to practice our regular questions, PO level mains questions. So it's not just that it's gonna just be asked in IBPS PO or similar question. In any kind of exam where English is a subject, objective English, and it's part of mains, you can get this kind of question. Okay? So to be very true, very frank, this is how it goes. Right? Chalo, that is your first question. We did some of these yesterday, right? Just a second, guys. Huh? This one we did. This one also we did. This one also we have done. Okay. Yeah, we have to start doing from here. So give it a rough read. We are going to do close test first. We have some blanks. You can see here there is also a word in bold after it. I want you to take 30 seconds just to give it a rough read, and then we will start doing blank wise. I will divide the whole big paragraph, the whole question into two parts, and we will do back to back questions, and then I'll explain you all the blanks and the answer. Give it a rough read first, please. Giving you more than that. Now let's start doing it. So first, mark the correct option for blank A. Discuss the answers in some time. The answer is A. We will also be doing the tough words when I explain. E. Of course, if the given word is correct, no correction required. Keep answering here, guys. You're supposed to answer here in the chat. That's for your benefit. We'll do explanation all together of all the blanks. If D is still H, if you have joined in between, you still have more blanks to go with. Attempt those. Last one. Okay. I'll explain now. We'll quickly go into the words, right words, and also some of the tough words in the options. So, first one, we are saying something. Can we really use data for to do A B C D? That's all okay. A blank comes later on, so we'll just give a cursory read, and from here onwards, we will be very careful. He is not alone in this belief, though is dash extreme in his faith in CBA. So, though is something. Now, extraordinarily extreme. If you can see here, we have is, and after is, we have an adjective. So, extraordinarily extreme, we cannot say, we are saying he is not alone, but he is extreme, though he is extreme. So, though is perhaps extreme, we are just simply emphasizing the extremity here, and that's why extraordinarily cannot come. Covert, hermetic, and imperceivable. All these are other adjectives. So, whenever you want to use multiple adjectives, you have a noun after it. Okay. In this case, I cannot use this one. Anything that you cannot perceive, cannot understand is imperceivable. I cannot use this because extreme is already an adjective. Hermetic is something which is very tight, waterproof hai, something that is super protected, that is called hermetic. And covert, you all know it's secretive. So there you go. Second one. Lomberg is the director of Copenhagen Consensus Center. See guys, here it was a common sense that you have CCC, so we want a word with C. There is no further explanation for this one. Okay, this should not have been even such a question, but sometimes you do get such questions where you have everything in front of you. Talking about the other words, when we talk about bickering and squabble, these both are synonyms. These mean whenever a verbal quarrel is going on, okay, a small verbal quarrel over something petty. Implausible is something where probability or chances of a thing happening is not there, it's very low. Where there is no peace, we have discord, and that kind of a thing is discordant. Then C1. Over the years, Lombard has hired more than so many people to carry out these economic evaluations. So, from the further paragraph later on, and even before, we get to see there is some analysis going on. There is a project, and other things are happening. So, with respect to that, economic kya ho raha hoga? What economic thing would be taking place? Okay, and then we get to see, unfortunately, these all CBA results are something. So results are also there. That's why evaluations. There is no other noun that fits here in the context. I believe these words, this set was easy, so not taking you through the other words. Then you have the results are dash with. You can mix something with someone, but if you want to unmix something from other thing, it will be from. So because of this word preposition with, I cannot use this unmix. Something that is obscure is not properly clear or visible. Inharmonious, not in harmony. So that's why infuse, we are mixing. Results are mixed with ideology. They are infused with. That was your answer. CBA and its common use in studies of the rate or return of investment on investment dash in originated in 1930s and in the US. Very easy, as you read, you know this is correct answer. Okay. Masking and cloaking are synonyms where you are hiding something behind another layer. So that's cloaking, that the same thing is masking. Abstruse is something which is puzzling, that will perplex you, confuse you. So that kind of a thing is abstruse, that is your B word. Okay, moving on to the next one, F. So, but while the general methodology has become part of heterodox economics, clandestine, ametic, I have already explained. Now, what is happening here? You can see things are very, in general, while the general methodology has become part of something, it is confined to academic research. It is confined. People have, they haven't changed the way they think. So it is orthodox, something where principles are followed as it is, doctrine is followed as it is, people don't challenge it. Okay, that's the reason we have the word orthodox here. Esoteric, C word, abstruse का synonym है, anything which is puzzling, perplexing. Okay, so esoteric, abstruse, perplex, confusing, ये सब एक दूसरे के synonyms होते हैं. Then you have the word clandestine, word we get to see a lot in competitive exams. Covert का synonym clandestine है, something secretive. Okay, there you go. Then G, institutions like the World Bank use it to make decisions, but government rarely do dash for some policy choice. Okay, so they do what? They, and most often to offer a post hoc rationale. Now, a rationale behind anything is you give a valid reason. Okay, occult has nothing to do with the context at all. This is something related to economics and how things are taking place. So, of course, occult cannot come. Okay, occult जादू टोने की बात नहीं हो रही. Eclipsed and concealed are synonyms where something is hidden behind something. Ambiguity is not being clear. Okay, so rational will come here. We needed a technical word. Dash. Now this dash is right in the beginning. TBA provides a misleading basis. So this has to be a phrase, a connector, or something like that. Here I need an adverb or a conjunction. Otherwise, I cannot use this blank in the beginning. Indeed is an adverb that is gonna modify the whole sentence. We are affirming, we are restating something, saying yes, it is true. So indeed, CBA does something. Okay. Latent cannot come. Indiscernible, you cannot understand. Mystic, same hai, meaning में something mysterious, hidden. So you cannot use any other words because of their forms. So even if you know a little bit of grammar, you could have done this question correctly. CBA provides a misleading basis even for prioritizing policies, for doing something, I can say. Policies which are cryptic, no. Clouded, not clear. Worthlessness, it's a noun. Policies, this word is already a noun. I cannot put two random nouns together. Contract is a noun, also a verb, but contract policies gives, that combination gives no sense. And the last one, the World Bank went around the world encouraging to cut subsidies for universities and expand those for primary schooling. Make some sense? Because we are using to cup, and that's why यहाँ पर भी verb आएगा, and the only verb we have that makes sense is D. Abbreviate is to make something short, which is not giving any meaning here. Rest all words are not verb. Okay, they are easy in meaning but not verb. So there you go. Chalo. Come on, guys, answer. This kind of question should not take this much of time. Absolutely right. So it you have to mark the pair. They may mean same, they may mean different. Okay, so the yes answer is B and C. Now to interpret something is to understand the meaning behind a given thing. Okay, to explicate, to make something clear. Okay, when we see C, the option C, misconstrue is to mislead. Interpretation of something is to understand. Misconstrue is to misunderstand. So B and C are opposite. Scrutinize is to uh, very carefully check something out. Okay, so say something, you are very carefully checking them out. And when you talk about essay, it is also talking about inspection, A and D. But here you also need to see what exactly they are checking. So at least in this case, we have a straightforward, we have close synonyms, similar meaning, but not exactly synonyms, A and D. But we do have a better pair, that is B and C, opposite to each other. That's why answer is B and C. This should be interesting. I hope you are getting to revise many words. This should have been easier because enthusiasm, fervor. You guys have enthusiasm. There's a fervor in you preparing for your exam. Both of them are synonyms to each other. Aspiration is just the quality's name of you aspiring. I mean, you understand that. It is not full of passion, but it is something like of a dream. Hilarity is being hilarious, something that has a good quotient of being funny. So, nothing to do with B, C, or D. Is this clear? B and C cannot come. No, aspiration has a different context. Aspiration is basically you hoping for something good to happen. Enthusiasm and fervor, they both mean there is a passion for whatever you are desiring. So, aspiration is a simple desire, but C and D are synonyms to each other. Hmm. Answer, guys. चार words decide करने में इतना time. A and C. Somber, dim, synonyms. Okay. Anything that has somber effect is dull, dim, dark, shady, dingy. It's not full of bright colors. It also signifies gloominess. So these are the synonyms, and A and C, they mean the same. Great को तो समझाने की जरूरत नहीं है. This word we know since childhood, isn't it? Atrocious is cruel, super wicked. Wickedness का up level. So that has nothing to do. These are lovely questions now. These are the questions you can expect in your mains, and they are really challenging ones. So try them out. Like and share the session, guys. You can take some time, think and answer, but try to answer correctly. Read the instruction part as well. Okay. So the answer here is both first and the second one. In the following, a word is given in three statements it is used. You have to identify the one in which it fits contextually to convey a logical meaning. Of course, you need to see the word usage over here. Harbinger, okay? So, quantism theory was the harbinger of change in our understanding of reality. Indicator, a signal, a sign, that's the meaning of harbinger. This theory was indicator of something, I can say that. The unusual calm, quiet sea was the indicator of a storm in the offset. So yes, I can see second one also goes well. Now the third one says the elephant stampede into the city was some kind of a signal. Signal for what? That more elephants are gonna come? I mean, this is so funny. This is not what we want. So first and the second one. Answer here in the chat. Answer again first and second. Furore, lots of noise, and there is an uproar. Okay, so we can say the news of their wedding created a furore. There was commotion there, noise there, good way, bad way. तो यहाँ पे first वाला है. The shutting down of factory caused a furore, a commotion. People were making noise there. The furore of the Independence Day procession, the procession, that means a parade or a rally, whatever it was a magnificent event. So I cannot say there was a furore. Okay, not any kind of noise or commotion we can get to see in the third one. Once again, the answer is B. Dissent. It's not decent, it's not descend, it is dissent. Okay, that is to disagree, have a different opinion. Okay, Also there is a disapproval of something. So now when we say this, the news report totally failed to air the dissent of the public. So disagreement of public को नहीं justify कर पाया. Okay, so that's why we do get to see this. In his dissent letter, he contended that three aspects, namely whomsoever, should be given equal weightage. Okay, so there was some kind of disagreement. Zeus, god of lightning, was dissent again. It's not even a verb. So was and then adjective and then saying this makes no sense. Against. Against के साथ में ये adjective जैसे use नहीं कर सकते आप. अगला. Time we have something different. Anyone who got this correct? Come on, guys. Why do you feel shy in answering here? You should not. Okay, yes, D is the answer. Good job, Tara. So, whenever you use the word inimical, it means something harmful, destructive. The nurse's attitude was actually apostrophe should come here, which is a typing error. Anyways, it was so harmful that the patient recovered quickly. First one is totally the opposite thing that we want to say here because patient is able to recover. Yes, in some ways we can see that nurses could be dangerous, movie kind of a plot, but at least not in this sentence. Wealth is not inimical to welfare. That means wealth is not dangerous, destructive to welfare. It ought to be the friendliest agency. So it's the other way around. I can say that. We have chased you out for your good because this land is full of phenomena which is inimical, which are dangerous. Calamity को लेकर आएंगे. So third one also gives us perfect meaning. Come on, think, answer. Giving you a couple of extra seconds. Saunter. Okay, all of them. What's the meaning of this word saunter? Saunter is a verb. It simply means to go for a walk, which is called strolling, promenade, if you you know. No. She loved to saunter in the moonlight with her friends, to roam around, to take a stroll, walk slowly, enjoy the ambience or enjoy the surrounding scenes. Yes, first we can say. The supervisor is sauntering the work. You cannot stroll the work. Like you can stroll and then reach to the workplace, but is sauntering the work is absolutely wrong. It was a beautiful sight to watch. The models saunter in their fashionable attire on the run. So they are walking in a particular manner, okay? So that particular manner of walk is saunter over here, and that's what gives it the correct meaning in the sentence. First and the third one. Cool? I hope you people are learning new words. Very important for you to have these words in your mind. Only the third one. Horse. Okay. Many times this word is confused with the word horse and given as well. Anyways, you might have heard, now this is from my era, so you might have heard voice of Atif Aslam, great singer. That kind of a voice, husky voice, is horse. Okay. So Williams syndrome patients have a prominent lip and hoarse voice. So voice is croaky, it's growly, it's not sweet and soft. Okay, so this is what the third one is saying, and I can absolutely use this word here. He warned her that if she keeps shouting all the time, she would make a horse of herself. Maybe he could have said that she would have a hoarse voice if she kept on shouting, but a horse of herself is not giving any sense. Your attitude towards the job is absolutely ridiculous and worse. No, how can attitude be worse? Cause only the this is the simplest one out of all. Yeah, all of them mount. So America has enough firepower in the area to mount sustained airstrikes. Now, mount this word carries a lot of context and a lot of meaning to it. Okay, mount is placing one thing on top of another thing. Okay, that is the first meaning of mount. Second meaning to mount is climbing up, climbing a mountain. Third meaning is initiating something, organizing and putting it into action. That is also the meaning of this. Then there is another meaning to fix something, like uh, mounting a camera on top of something else, like on top of your car. So America has enough firepower in the area to mount what airstrikes, to organize airstrikes, to make airstrikes take place happen. That's why first is correct. The museum is mounting an exhibition of. So it's going to initiate an action, it's planning to do that. Casualties on the both sides of the battle have continued to mount. So the number is increasing. Casualties, anything that increases in number is also mount. So all three of them, yes, absolutely right, Shreya. You're right here, and that's the uh, answer, all of them. So, okay, now I'll just move my clock away here, timer away. I want you to go through this. A little bit of efforts you'll have to make here. We have a paragraph, an RC, which is in two parts, and the question is on the right hand side. I'm going to show you both of the slides for equal time, almost equal time, and you have to answer. I'll explain all the answers at the end, but as of now, please start reading. There you go. That's your first question. On the right hand side and left hand side, you have the para, but this is just the first part. There is second part also. So that I will show you in some time. It might have filled up your screen, but that's the only way we can do RC. Now you go to the second part. Answer here is E. I'll explain later. Please continue doing the question. Next one. Second part. Make sure you read the second part also. Why you are not reading? Like, do the entire reading, or let's say search everywhere and then answer. Good job. Answer is C here. Inference based question. Just try to do it a bit more carefully. Inference based is something you have to understand that is behind the words, hidden behind the words. You sure? So inference is indirectly given information in your RC. So let's start doing in the reverse manner. Which of the following you can infer? India is the pioneer in MOC platform as it evolved first time in India. We get no reference of this here. In fact, in the beginning, it's mentioned that when we talk about Swayam is a type of massive open online course which we have uh, in support of Microsoft Corporation, and that is the US perhaps. That's why first one I have no basis to answer this. SWIM is a program initiated by Government of India designed to achieve three cardinal principles: access, equity, and quality. We do get to see the evidence of this one. The objective is to take the best teaching. So we can see that even uh, that all 3 points were there in the first part itself. Okay, you were not even supposed to go through the remaining part, but just to make sure that koi detail baad mein to nahi diye, you can go through that. Okay, now you can see that they are the best courses, and the faculty are also from the top notch institutes and all. So that's why the objective we get to see here is to take the best teaching learning resources to all, including the most disadvantaged. So you can see it is for everyone. Open classroom is for everyone. Later on also you get to see that there are teachers, they have the opportunities, right? So courses are taught by Ivy League and all. So this is something very clear, that second and the third one. This one. Which of the following is correct regarding SWAYAM platform? Now these are the easier questions where if C is right, B, A, D of course are not right. In such questions, you have to see multiple times. Is it only one? Is it first and second? Okay. Now, when you see here, this one, which of the information is correct? So everything about SWAYAM you have to cross check. SWAYAM is India's first platform. It gives students a chance to enter leading Indian colleges. It opened up education and made it universally accessible. That's what it is talking about. That anyone can access the courses here. They can pay a nominal fee and get certifications also. They can get assessments here. So answer here was C. If you read, you can maybe later on watch the session, take your own sweet time and read the passage, but this was in easy English, in easy explanation. So that's the reason you can do such RCs with confidence. Try to do that. I don't understand how this one went wrong. Which of the following is the difference? The question is asking the difference between textbook learning and massive open online course MOOC platform. So this platform and textbook learning. What's the difference? So MOC is OC is a two-way learning where students can get their doubts cleared from teachers instantly. So whenever you have, certain words, okay, so try to take those words as hint, okay, and then go ahead and then cross check whatever you want to. The question was of difference, and are you mentioning difference here? It means you are saying that in two-way learning, students can get their doubts cleared from teachers instantly, but not in textbook learning. So that is not given in the para. MOC gives student access to content only. When we talk about content only, it says in contrast, there is one-way learning like on YouTube, etc., where there is just content only thing. Access is just to the content. So this is also irrelevant to my question. Classroom gives students to interact among themselves, but now it's the same thing happening. It's the similarity in MOOC platform because students can interact within themselves even in MOOC platform. So difference का answer ही नहीं है इसमें से कोई भी. I hope you are getting it. There is no mention of Shreya. That's what I said. The question was of inference. Okay, understand. The question is of what you are able to infer. Okay, now see. It says the objective is to take the best teaching learning resources to all, including the most disadvantaged. Okay, this is not going to be exactly here. Now, we have to see what is the interpretation, the hidden interpretation of this. Here, author is saying that MOCs, they have similar concept. Then we get to see SWAYAM offers only individual courses, not only individual courses, and not the whole degree or diplomas. But later on, it says that you get to see best teachers, the universities के साथ में associated है. Then there are no entrance tests, but there are the courses. They are open for everyone. Then it's a two-way learning. It is very much similar. Yeah. So what you do is you read things and then you interpret. Of course, objective word may not be there directly given. Disadvantage won't be directly given. But as you read, that's why the question is to infer and not what is true, what is not true as per the para. Inference ka hamesha question will be little bit different or altogether different. from what is given in the passage. That's why they are the challenging questions. Making sense now, Shreya? That's also correct, Tara. Thank you for exactly telling where to look for. Okay. So remember, inference के जितने question होते हैं, if possible, try to do it at the end so that you can put and invest enough time into doing that question. Okay? Chalo. So take care. I'll be seeing you now on Monday. Sundays I have my church. I don't take classes. So I'll be meeting you now on Monday. We'll continue doing questions. Maybe I'll try bringing more RCs, see if it can fit well into our screens. Okay? Exactly, Tara. Thank you. Take care.